What's up, Cochran here? This is what I do at work. Sitting here planning for my elk hunt. We're leaving today, and I'm pretty excited. Sit here and compare these maps. Computer. This is Google Earth. That's a huge herd of elk. That's on the national park where I can't hunt. But I look all around and try to find other elk and get myself familiarized with where I'm gonna be hunting. I got the public land map up, and then also the Colorado parks. It's got the different elk winter range and concentration areas overlaid with the public hunting land as well. So you can compare all these areas on these different maps and get some places to start looking for some elk and some of those drainages. So hopefully we can make it happen. Hey, what's up? Okay, I'm home, fixing to pull out. I never did do any packing before my trip. I should have. This morning I woke up, I started throwing things together on the bed here. Just ran into a bunch of little stuff. I'm going to have my Jeep. I'm going to probably sleep in it one night and then maybe go to the cabin Chrissy's going to be in a couple nights, but it's a few hours away. I got the tent and sleeping bag and stuff just in case. You just never know what's going to happen. Probably just take this little pack here when I'm actually out hiking. I just need to survive, really. Don't need to be comfortable if something happens out there. So light as possible, just so I can hike as far as I can, see if I can find something. We got the 308 16-inch barrel. Probably not what most people say is the ideal elk gun, but perfect for hiking around. And it shoots wherever the red dot is in the scope. That's where it hits. So that's what I like. Using the Hornady GMX bullets, 165 grain. Probably won't make a real long shot because not a whole lot of energy. We're way far out there. So, see if we can get all this packed in the Jeep and make this trip happen. Alright, here we are with the Jeep. Don't have a whole lot of stuff in there. I took the back seat out. Hopefully I can push that seat forward and sleep in there. We'll see. And then I got a tarp underneath here. Hopefully we'll stack this stuff on top of a bunch of elk meat on the way back. I got a water purifier. I'm probably going to use when I'm out hiking. But I got bottled water here. A bunch of protein shakes. A whole lot of jerky and candy for calories. Let's do this thing. Holy cow. I woke up 2:30 this morning. I was going to take some video this morning and leave, and I left at 3. Got out here at, I don't know, 5:30 or so. And then I took off from the Jeep at 6. And I've made crazy hikes. It's snowing like crazy, and the wind is, it's kind of, right here it's not as bad, but it's blowing like 25 miles an hour. That's what it said on the weather app. Crazy steep climbs. I went over 2 ridges to get this drainage. That's pretty far off the road. It'd be hard for anybody to get to. No trails over here or roads. Peek over the top. Monster bull for me. I mean, I've never been elk hunting in my life. I've been out here an hour and a half and just dropped a huge stinking elk. It's just insane. I mean, I've just seen it through my rifle scope on the antlers. I was just trying to make sure I had 4 on one side, but it looks like it's a really nice bull. It's gonna be pretty crazy getting it out of here. I know that. They say elk hunting's hard part starts after you shoot one, but I've got all day. It's 7:30 in the morning, and I think I can follow this drainage back out around the road. I won't have to climb any more steep cliffs, so probably drive the Jeep back around down here. I'll stick my tag on it. I'm all worried somebody else might get it too. I'll try to get some video from here on my phone, and then we'll walk up closer. So there's my bull looking down on it. Just go put my hands on it. I did it. It didn't take long at all. The second shot, he was running kind of towards me across. So I took a shot down his back, and I could see antlers everywhere, and I was worried that I might hit his antler, which I did. Fortunately, it didn't break completely off. But there's where the bullet went through right there. Might not have took that second shot when he's running, but I wanted to make sure I got him as many as I could in him. Guess I got a story with that. But it's a great 6x6 bull. So awesome. It's crazy. Got one already. Can't believe it. Alright, I made it back to the Jeep. I left this morning. I went way up on a ridge and then kind of down. I didn't ever really try not to go down, go across and up on another ridge. And then I sat there behind a rock and the wind was coming really hard over the ridge and snow was blowing. Just took a little breather. I finally made it to the top. Got up and looked over the edge. Bull elk right there in the bottom. 6x6. Awesome bull, just perfect. So now, kind of walk the drainage back down to the road and back up to the Jeep. It's quite a walk, but it should be a pretty easy walk back to the elk right here up this drainage. I don't have to go over any cliffs, it's just grass. That's awesome. But I totally did what I wanted to do. Left out light, hiked to the top mountain, found the drainage and found the bull in it. Here's my pack I left with. That's my hiking, just that, my tiny little gun. And here's my bottle of water that I took with me. And now it's slushy. That's how cold it is out here. I just took a couple caffeine tablets. Ate some combos and a protein shake. And I got the processing pack loaded up now. We'll head that way. See if we can get it done. I stood around there for a long time because I don't know, I was just waiting, paranoid somebody else is going to come claim it, like a group of guys or something, but I don't think there's anybody anywhere around here at all. And that's a long old hike up in there, and there ain't no roads the other direction, so should be good to go. Let's do it. This is it. The finish to my elk hunt, first ever. Been planning this for months and months. Put it in for the draw, then a leftover draw. But found the drainage way off the road, hiked over 2 ridges to get to it. As I peeked over the top, there he was eating. Right here's where he's eating. I dropped him right here. First shot, he was facing that way, hit him on that shoulder. He started running to me. It was 183 yards and almost straight above me. So he was running toward me. While he's running, I took a shot. I could see his antlers all over, and I was worried about hitting his antlers, which I did do, but luckily it stayed in one piece. It's just got a big rip in it. Hopefully I can repair that. Be a ton of meat. Walked back to the Jeep, which is way up the road. Drove it down to the end of the drainage, so it's all downhill from here. But it's well over a mile, I think. I can look and see with GPS later. Probably gonna take at least 2 trips, I imagine. So let's get to cutting it up, get this stuff smoked. There you go. Alright, it's 6:24. I don't know if you can see that very good. I'm still backpacking tarp on top of it, so you can't see as well, but his head's up there in the front. It's about the biggest bull that'll fit in a 2-door Wrangler.